Hey everyone! For today's lesson, we're going to go over breeds of chickens. Now, I couldn't list all chickens because there are just too many, but I listed some that are common and some that aren't, just so we can kind of get a good look at everything. The first chicken we're going to look at is the Americana. So Americanas have a couple of really recognizable characteristics. So if you'll look at his earlobe, which is right by his eyeball, I know that's crazy to say that chickens have ears, but they do. They can hear us. So you'll see his earmuffs. So Americanas have muffs, and they also have beards. So his beard is below his beak. Another characteristic of Americanas is they lay a really pretty blue egg. So if you'll remember in our picture of our eggs the other day, we had a couple of blue eggs. So we might have some Americanas. Next, we've got the Araucana. So the Araucanas do not have muffs and they don't have beards. Instead, they have tufts. So on the picture on the right, you can see that chicken has the tufts coming out from its cheeks. So those are really recognizable. They are also rumpless chickens. So they don't have the tall tail feathers that most of our other chickens do. And they too, like the Americanas, lay a light blue egg. The Easter egger. So the Easter eggers kind of look like our Americanas. They can lay blue eggs, they can lay green eggs, they can lay a cream colored egg. They are there's a big variety in their eggs. Now, like the Americanas, some of the Easter eggers do have muffs and beards, and some of them don't. So they do not have to. Next, we've got one of my favorite chickens, the Plymouth Rock. So Plymouth Rock chickens are black and white chickens that lay a light brown egg. Next, we've got our Morans. So if you look at the picture on the right, that is a black copper Moran. So you can see it's black and copper feathers. And then on the picture on the left, that chick is just a couple of days old and it'll probably be a black copper Moran. But whenever they first come out, they've just got their black and white coloring markings. Next, we've got the Orpington, and they too lay a light brown egg. Rhode Island Reds are pretty common in our area, and Rhode Island Reds lay a medium to large size brown egg. Next, we've got the Leghorn. So originally Leghorns were white and now they can be different colors, but this is one of the original ones, so it's a nice white chicken, and they lay a white or a light cream egg. Next, we've got our more ornamental breeds of chickens, and we'll go ahead and start with the Silky. So the Silky chickens, they do have feathers. They are just more hair-like. Most of our other chickens have really neat feathers that lay flat against them, but our Silkies just kind of have crazy feathers all over. So our Silkies lay a light cream-colored egg. Naked necks. So our naked neck chickens, if you can't tell, are pretty recognizable for their naked necks. So they do not have any feathers on their necks, and they too lay a light brown egg. Next are our Polish chickens. So our Polish chickens are really recognizable for their feathers on their head. They lay a white egg and are one of my favorite breeds to look at. My sister-in-law has them, and my niece and nephews named one of their Polish chickens Firecracker because it kind of looks like a firecracker went off on the top of their head. So the last breed we're going to look at is the Brahma chicken. So Brahma chickens are very recognizable for their feathers that go all the way down their legs. And they too, like a lot of our other chickens, lay a light brown egg. So the last slide in today's lesson is just a look at how different all of our eggs are. So if you look at the picture on the left, you can see the light blue Americana. Next to it, we've got the dark brown copper Moran. Below it, the lighter brown naked neck. And then next to it, the greenish, bluish kind of Easter egg. And then if you look at the picture on the right, we've got another dark brown Moran. And then on the second line, we've got a bluish, greenish Americana egg. We've got a light brown Rhode Island red. So it just really shows you how different our eggs can be. So for Tuesday and Wednesday's lessons, we're going to look at which chickens are better in production agriculture for, laying hens, and which ones are used more predominantly as meat birds. So stick around for the next couple of lessons and we will dive in a little deeper. Thanks.